Ceann Comhairle. There is a real drive to increase military spending in Ireland. That is part of a push, in my opinion, to completely abandon any notion of neutrality and to instead align with NATO and the PESCO push for an EU army. All of that is clear from the report of the Commission on the Defence Forces. It is pushing for up to an additional €2 billion annually in military spending. It thinks that it's a bad thing that we spend significantly less than other EU countries on the military, whereas I think that's a good thing. For €2 billion a year, you could scrap all college fees, provide free school meals for every primary and secondary school student, and still have enough left over to make all public transport free and to lift the basic pay of all Defence Forces staff. Or you could spend it on warships and fighter jets. Even if you did increase the military budget to €3 billion a year, what would that really achieve? Britain spends 20 times that amount, as does Russia. It's about aligning to NATO. Which is it, welfare or warfare?
Thanks very much, Deputy. The Commissioner of Defence published this report yesterday. I haven't had a chance to read it from cover to cover, but I have read the executive summary. I think they've produced a really valuable body of work, and I'd encourage members to give proper consideration to it. It is a report that was noted by government. We haven't adopted it or accepted its recommendations, and it does present three scenarios. Level of ambition 1, which is trying to do what we're doing now just properly. Level of ambition 2 and level of ambition 3. What you're referring to is level of ambition 3, which is increasing defence spending to, I think, €3 billion a year. That's not government policy. We haven't made a decision to do that. What will now happen is people, including the Joint Committee and this House, will have a chance to consider and debate that report and decide what the best option is for Ireland. But just to be clear, we think this is an excellent report, but it presents three options. It doesn't say what you said it does.
Moving on to the regional